again with another episode of Roofer Reflection, and I'm really excited to have Hunter here. What was your life like growing up?
Yes, I come from a real small town called Travelers Rest, South Carolina. Some people may have heard it. It's kind of like a trendy small town. Kind of had a weird childhood, like good family, but ended up being divided by drugs. My family got split up. My two younger brothers went to one set of grandparents. I went to another grandparent. I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life and how I was going to create my own path, my own legacy. And so when I got out of high school, I joined the Marine Corps, did that for 6 years, went to the fire department and worked as a firefighter and EMT for 5 years. And so in 2015, I just decided that I was going to peace out from the fire department, go full-time into business. I knew I wanted to do something online, and that something ended up being marketing, SEO, pay-per-click. And I worked with a bunch of different clients. I had a roofer, I had a fitness guy that taught people how to get in shape. I had a coffee shop, a bunch of different clients. And I found out real quick that roofing was a pretty good space to be in, just because, I only had to get them one or two roofs for them to be able to justify paying me. So I pivoted. I started focusing just on roofers, rebranded my company. And then I got this bright idea that I was going to start my own roofing company. I didn't know anything about roofing, but said I was going to do it because I just figured if I could grow a roofing company to, 7 figures, multiple 7 figures, then others would use me because they've seen I've done it myself. Finally, at the end of 2018, I said, you know what? I'm going to put my head down. I'm going to focus just on this roofing company. And so I did that. January 2019 is when we got real serious about Cornerstone. Started building out systems and processes, training programs for our guys. And
through all this, you also wrote a book. Why?
So in 2020 at RoofCon, I did a speech for the first time. That speech was called Make It Count. And it was really focused on legacy. Everything I do is leadership and legacy. That's my two focuses, really. So leading with legacy in mind. Every decision you make, you're thinking about your legacy and the people that it will affect. And that's not just about today or tomorrow, the results you're going to get today or tomorrow, next week or next year. It's about when you're gone, decades from now. It's just that your actions while you were here on earth impacted someone else. I had a good friend, Jordan Howard, pass away right before I stepped away from the fire department. It was a foundational moment for me, man. He's 30 years old and I was like 24 at the time. It just made me realize, as cliche as it sounds, people say, oh, you're not promised tomorrow. Well, it's true. It is true. And so that was one of those moments for me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make a commitment to make every single day count moving forward. And I can't sit here and say that I bat 1,000%. I have off days, but I do my best. And that's what matters. So I wrote a book called Make It Count that is focused on leadership and legacy and the things that we preach at our retreats.
When people come to you that are not part of the roofing industry and they ask you, hey, what's the industry like? What can I expect? What do you tell them, Hunter?
Like, I'm not in love with the roofing industry at all. It's not the roofing piece of it that turns me on and gets me excited. Like, I just love working with people, whether that's people on our team to help to grow the company. Roofing is just the vehicle. That's all it is. It's just the vehicle. We get to do a lot of cool things through that vehicle.